A US congressional committee has agreed to investigate ties between Donald Trump's presidential campaign and Russia's alleged interference during the November elections. Until now, Republican senators have been reluctant to agree to Democratic Party demands for the inquiry. Russia has repeatedly denied those hacking allegations. And now more trouble for another of President Trump's cabinet members. The Democrats are demanding the resignation of Attorney General Jeff Sessions. For more, I'm joined by Kate Fisher in Washington, D.C. Kate, calls for Jeff Sessions to resign. What more information do we have here?
That's right. It's emerged this evening that he had two meetings with the Russian ambassador to the United States during the election campaign last year. But during his confirmation hearing to become Attorney General of the United States, he was directly asked whether he had had any contact with the Russians during the election campaign, and he declared categorically no, he had not. So now that the Washington Post, the newspaper here in the US, has discovered that in fact he did have these two meetings, one a private meeting in his office, another at an event, a public event at the Republican National Convention last year. Now they have discovered this, it puts him in a very awkward position because it appears that he has lied to that congressional hearing for his confirmation as Attorney General. And because of that, Democrats have started to call for his resignation. Elizabeth Warren, a leading Democratic senator, has been tweeting about it this evening, saying that because he, as Attorney General, has the final say on this FBI investigation into the alleged ties with Russia of the Trump administration, that he simply can't stay in the job. He can't be part of the investigation and overseeing the investigation. And she has sent out tweets tonight saying that this cannot happen. It's a farce. It's not fake news, she says, but incredibly serious for the United States.
Well, especially considering the fact that the FBI and the Senate Intelligence Committee are also looking into claims of Russian meddling. So how does it affect this particular process now? What happens next?
That's right. You've got those two investigations, and as you mentioned at the beginning, there's now a House committee investigation as well. So that's three different ones going on. And it puts Jeff Sessions in a very awkward position. He is the Attorney General of the United States. The FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, is under his control, if you like. He's it's one of the agencies under his remit. Democrats and other critics are saying, how on earth can this investigation be overseen by a man who now may be part of the investigation? And they're saying, at the very least, he needs to resign. He needs to recuse himself from that investigation and take a step back from it. And as you say, many critics and Democrats are saying that he needs to do more than that, and he needs to resign as Attorney General of the United States. You'll remember that just a week or so ago, Michael Flynn, another cabinet appointee of Donald Trump, was forced to resign because of his ties with the Russian ambassador during the campaign as well. So there seems to be no end of trouble for Donald Trump when it comes to these alleged ties with Russia, and it certainly put his administration deeper into turmoil with these revelations about Jeff Sessions.
And this murky story continues. Kate, thank you for that. Kate Fisher in Washington, D.C. for us there.